Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing another lure review, and the lure I've decided to use today is a Savage Gear 4-play swim and jerk. Now this is the version 1. I believe Savage Gear have released a version 2 of the lure. This is based on a herring sort of pattern. It's the 3D minnow colour scheme, and it's 19 centimetres in length and 53 grams in weight, slow sinking as well. Now if you do want to purchase yourself one of these, I will leave a link in the description below. Like previous lure reviews, we're going to be giving it a couple of hours in the water, then we'll be taking it home to give it a proper review in the office. But without further ado, let's get it cast out and see if we can catch ourselves a pike. Well, first cast with the Savage Gear 4-play swim and jerk Liplure in the minnow colour. Let's see if we can get ourselves a pike. It is a lure that I have used before in the past, and it does swim really well. Got a nice flash to it. You can fish it slow, you can fish it fast. It's quite a versatile little lure, to be honest. And this particular lure is a slow sinking version. It's got a nice little sink rate to it, so it's not hugging the surface. It is working that sort of, I'd say it's working about half foot to 3 foot in depth on a steady retrieve. I've found with this it's nice to give it a few bursts. I don't know if you can see it there flashing away, but it's got a lovely action if you just give it a jerk. Just acts exactly like an injured fish, or it's got a real good lively action to it. Nice bit of colour in the water today. Had quite a lot of rain yesterday. And this minnow's just, when it's catching the reflection of the sun, it's just glistening. It's got a real nice colour to it. Real sort of like silver flank, which when it catches in that sun, gives a nice sort of reflection in the water. Yes! And we're in. Oh, it's come off. Oh. First hit of the day. Would you believe it? I was just saying earlier how I haven't managed to land a fish on this particular lure yet, but we've had quite a few takes, quite a few hookups, and they've just dropped off, and same again happened there. One of my favourite things about this lure is that it does exactly what the name intends. You can use it effectively like a jerk bait, where you can put all the action in it yourself with jerks of the rod tip, or just reeling quickly, real jerking, or you can fish it exactly like a swim bait. It's got that nice S sort of action in the lure, so you don't have to. It suits all styles of fishing really. If you enjoy using your swim baits but not really too interested in putting a lot of effort into the action of the lure, and it's a perfect lure for you. And then again, if you like your jerkbait fishing and like putting that action in the lure, you can do that as well. It's one of those perfect sort of all-round lures, in my own opinion. Such a nice reed line going around this bay. I know this area of the lake, at least this half, holds a few pike. I've had a couple here before in the past. So it gives us a good chance of getting a pike on this 4-play swim and jerk. We're varying my speeds quite often today, going from fast to slow. Touch the weeds there, and the bait seems to swim really well. I mean, I'll just put it in here. If you put it in fast, it gives a nice sort of S-shaped swim, whereas if you do it slow, it's just got that really tempting. It obviously sinks a little bit, still got a bit of action in it when you do it slow, and when you jerk it, it does this erratic movement where you can see it's flashing. Yes, we're in. Finally. Nice little jack. Get in. Nice fish. Well, we finally got one on the Savage Gear 4-play. Only a little one. Only baby of a couple of pounds. But it's a fish all the same. There we go, jack probably around the 2.5 pound mark. Lovely fish. Nice good condition, nice fat belly on it, so he's been eating well this winter. Shows that the Savage Gear 4-play jerk and swim can definitely do the business. Let's get him back. And there she goes. Lovely fish. Well, we're going to finish the review in the first two swims that we started off on. Yes, I've seen that nice little flash. Here we go. Another nice little jack, almost identical again to the one we landed on the upper lake. A nice jack of about 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds, something like that. Lovely, lovely fish. Again, in nice condition. Nice fat belly on him, so he's been filling up on fry this winter. Lovely. You definitely wouldn't want to be ending up in that mouth if you're a little prey fish, that's for sure. Right, let's get him back. There we go. He's already strong enough to swim away. And there he goes. Great result. Well, that's the end to the couple of hours fishing with the Savage Gear 4-play swim and jerk, and we did end with 2 fish. We obviously lost one at the start, and it just goes to show that it is actually a really good lure, and it's very simple to use, so one that is definitely going to be in my lure collection, and definitely one I'll be using again in the future to catch some pike. Like I said, if you do want to purchase it, the link will be in the description, but for now, let's get back to the office and give it a proper review. So now we come to the review part of the Savage Gear 4-play Herring Liplure. Now, as you would have seen, I was referring it to the 4-play swim and jerk during today's video. It is the Liplure variation. The swim and jerk obviously doesn't have that lip, and it is more like a jerk bait. Whereas it's not too dissimilar to this really. I think the lip just adds a little bit of diving depth, and also just a different sort of action. It's very similar to how it's designed. It just hasn't got that lip. But this is the 19cm, 52 grams, and in the 3D minnow colour variation. Now, like all lure reviews, I'm going to be starting off looking at 4 key components. We're going to be looking at the price of the lure, the design of the lure, the adaptability, and the confidence I have using the lure. Now, to start with price, I actually picked this up for £6.99 in a sale about 1.5 years ago, and I must say, for the price, it is a very, very good lure. And I've had a look online. You can pick them up for similar prices, maybe a couple of quid more expensive now, but it's a good lure for the price. I've scored it a 9 out of 10 because for 7 quid, that's below average for most lures, and what you get for the price, I think, is incredible. Really, it's a great lure. Moving on to design, it's got loads of colour variations. I think well in excess of 10 different colour variations and patterns. The way it's built gives it an erratic swimming action in the water, so you get that really sort of wobble. You can swim it, you can jerk it. It's a great bait, great action. And in terms of how it looks after it's caught a few pike. Obviously you can see there's quite a bit of hook damage to the actual paint job of the lure, and there's a few scratches where the pike have obviously come in, attacked it. But it's got a nice silver undercoat, which, to be honest, it just adds an extra bit of flash in the water. If I'm being completely honest, I'm not actually too worried if the paint does start to come off like it has. So I've given it a 9 out of 10 for design. I love the way it looks, and I love the way it swims in the water. It's a overall great lure in terms of the design. Now, adaptability, it's enough a strong lure in terms of adaptability. You can fish it slow, you can fish it fast, and it still has that great erratic action in the water. Now, it does say on the website it dives down to around 2.5 meters, so you can get down into sort of your average depth. The lakes I'm fishing don't really go down any deeper than 6 foot, so I'm really still getting close to the bottom. If not, I'm still getting down to the bottom where during the colder months the pike are going to be lying. But if you're fishing your deeper waters in the winter, probably not going to be the lure you go for if you're trying to get down close to that bottom. But for the situations that I fish, it's a perfect lure, and I've rated it again a 9 out of 10. Confidence using the lure. Now, it's got to be a 9 out of 10 again for me. It's not quite 10 out of 10, but it's just a great lure. I feel that it's going to catch me a pike if I pull it on and it's a hard day or even a good day. I believe it's going to get me. It's going to catch me a pike. If it doesn't, pike aren't feeding. It just works, like I say, in all situations. You can get it to perform how you want. You can jerk it if you like your jerk baiting. Then you can really put the action in with your rod tip, or if you reel jerk as well, you really get a good action in it. Or if you want to fish it like a swim bait, it does exactly that. Nice S sort of shape action in the water. So it's a very good lure, and I'm very impressed with it. Definitely going to remain in the lure box, and I'll probably end up picking up a couple of different variations of this particular lure. So overall, all added together, it's a overall 9 out of 10. So not quite knocking the Savage Gear 3D River Roach off its throne for now. That still remains the highest scoring lure on this series to date, but 9 out of 10 is a respectable score, and like I say, it's going to catch a lot of pike for a lot of people, and already has done. Anyway guys, that's going to be it for today's lure review. Thank you very much for watching. Like I say, if you have any suggestions of lures you want to see on this particular series, then let me know in the comments below. If not, give it a like if you've enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't already, it's very much appreciated. Until the next time, I'll catch you later.